Good evening, guys and ghouls. Welcome to another bone-chilling episode of In Wicca We Trust. Thank you all for joining us. The goddess is smiling down upon us tonight as we gather to share our experience and connect with ourselves, each other, and the next life. Today I have a truly devastating story for you. Jake, a young man searching for answers, has come to me with a burning desire to find out what became of his missing brother. Now, Jake's older brother Justin has been missing for over a month. And while Jake's family is still holding out hope, Jake thinks it's time to confirm his worst fears. He knows he needs help to find out the truth. Let's hear a little from Jake.
Hi, come on in.
My name is Jacob Johnson. I've been living here in Chicago for about a year now. I moved out here to live with my brother and we got an apartment together. And it's been great, but in the last month it's kind of, I don't know, some things have been happening.
We've lived here for about a year. This is a pretty special place for me. Not the building, but the memories.
The last line of this part.
And this is Justin's room. Okay. So these are his favorite two albums. Channel Orange. Stay up all night listening to it. He's got his favorite crystal up there as well. Yeah, he was a really spiritual person. He had a lot of crystals. He thought they were really powerful and really interesting, and he got a lot out of them.
My brother went missing about a month ago. He stopped coming home as often, and he started staying out later, and he started missing work. I saw less and less of him, but yeah, it was about a month ago.
So this is his hat. My mom got it for him. Yeah, he loved it. You couldn't get him to take it off. There's nothing you could do, unless by force. In which, if you did that, he'd hunt you down and make sure to get it, But I always want to wear it. I always want to wear it, but my mom wants to keep it right where it was, in case he gets back.
Yeah, he was one of those people that just gave selflessly and always felt what other people were going through. It's just like this spiritual nature in him.
They gave a lot to him, and in return he gave a lot of himself to his crystals. I didn't quite understand it, but I love that he was a spiritual person. The only thing though with holding them or touching them, it's like I can feel him though. Anytime I'm near his shrine, I can feel him, and it's never comforting.
I think that he really lost his way. He just got too much into drugs and alcohol, and he was spending too much time with people that didn't care about him. I don't want to say it out loud, but I don't think he just disappeared.
Okay, that was devastating, right? Well, before we get into that, we're going to do a little recap of last week's episode. Now, y'all saw last week that I did a reading for some guy who's trying to get in touch with his side chick. And we all know how that ended. Let's just say my show almost got put off the air and I'm dealing with some legal issues. But who don't got legal issues? Now, it is a story of loss and devastation that Jake and his family is going through. But after the break, I'll talk a bit with Jake and we'll do some readings to try and connect with Justin's fate. Good evening and welcome back to In Wicca We Trust. Before we went on break, I introduced you all to Jake's sob story of his missing brother. Now we get to talk to the man himself. No, you idiots, not the missing brother. I'm talking about Jake. Clap it up for Jake, everybody. Welcome, Jake, welcome. Okay, you can take a seat right there. Okay. Ooh, okay, now Jake, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. I do appreciate you having me on the show. Like, I just really want to get down to what happened to my brother.
Yes. No worries, Jake. It was either you or some guy trying to contact his dead Ku Klux Klan rep.
Jesus.
Yeah. Woo. Anyways, let's get down to the business, everybody. Jake, after seeing your video, I immediately felt like something was off. Everybody, I felt like something was off. And being a witch, I can normally feel when there are high amounts of spiritual energies around. However, there's something off about this situation.
Okay, but what do you mean off? Did you mean that, like, did you mean that you didn't sense any spiritual energy? So I can't talk to him, so there's no point in me even being here, or what?
Slow down, white chocolate, okay? You're getting ahead of yourself, okay? What I'm saying, everybody, is that I felt something strange and I don't know exactly what it was. That's why we're about to get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, I didn't come here for a tarot card reading on him. I came here to talk to my brother, to find out about my brother.
Can you allow me to talk, or do you want to run the show, White Chocolate?
No,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, everybody. These are tarot cards for your information. Tarot cards are a form of divination, which literally means working with the divine. With these cards, we should get some answers as to what happened to your brother and to, find out whether he's dead or alive.
Okay, so we're on the right track.
Yep, that was the plan. Okay, everybody. Here we have 5 cards, 5 cards laid out. And so these cards are going to give us insight on the fate of Jake's brother. Are you sure you're ready to do this?
As ready as I'll ever be. This is why I came here. Let's do this.
Okay. First up, we have the star, Jake. Okay? And everybody, the star is about facing things you have been reluctant to deal with. It could lead to good or bad things, but this action needs to be done. This card is for you, Jake. You're very reluctant to come here, but in the end, you knew what had to be done.
Yeah.
Okay. Next card is the High Priestess. The High Priestess represents a time for reflection, allowing secrets to be revealed. Jake, was Justin hiding anything I should know about?
I don't think so. I mean, like, we were close, but he didn't tell me everything. But there was this... You know what? It's not important.
Jake, if you know anything,
I said it's not important.
If you say so. Next is the Chariot. The Chariot, everyone, signifies conflict within, struggles and battles, potential for victory, resolution of quarrels, and moving forward, overcoming opposition through confidence, control, and determination. So do you still think what you had to tell me is not important? Jake, these cards are telling me something, so you can either tell me or these cards will.
I think that Justin may have been involved with the mafia or something like that.
The next card is the Devil.
Okay, why'd you say it like that?
The Devil reflects actual addictions and dependencies in your life, such as alcoholism, drugs, unhealthy relationships, and overspending.
Okay, I'm not gonna let you just slander my brother on national television, okay? I'm not gonna let you put this on my brother.
Jake, I get you're upset. These cards are going to tell you what you want, what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Okay, but no, I'm not going to subscribe to this hocus pocus welfare witchcraft. Okay, I knew you were a fake when I signed up for this. I'm out.
Jake, stop! Listen to him.
Justin?
Oh my God. Okay. I think it's time for us to go to break. I hope you all are still tuned in because you don't want to miss what's to come. I'm your lovely hostess with the mostest, Mary Sakai, and you're watching In Wicca We Trust. Hi, my lovely Wiccans. Welcome back to In Wicca We Trust. Before we went on break, you all experienced what we witches like to call making contact. That means Jake's brother is dead and he's trying to tell us something. I'm gonna take a seat now.
Okay, so what do we do now?
We're gonna conduct a seance. Fun fact. I exercised and held a seance for the governor's wife in 2005. So my credentials are very high.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. For Jake and my people at home who don't know what a seance is, I'm gonna explain that to you. A seance is a meeting at which people attempt to make contact with the dead, especially through the agency of a medium or a witch.
Okay, so Okay, so I'm going to be able to talk to him.
Yes. But I'll need something of Justin's to make the connection stronger in order for me to summon him.
I brought his necklace. Is that good enough?
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to place the necklace inside this spirit jar, which will bound Justin to our plane of existence. Okay? Also, it'll prevent any other spirits from entering, trying to, mess with us. And, I don't want to have to throw hands on set, but, okay? Usually we'd have to hold hands, but I created a way, this jar, I've created a way where we don't have to. Besides, Justin will be speaking through me, and I also want to keep in mind that there's a limited amount of time for how long Justin can stay in my body.
Okay.
My guy, I don't know the exact time limit, but if you see this body starting to gyrate like I'm at a twerk fest, that means Justin's time is almost up. You understand?
Yeah. Completely
Okay.
understand. Let's do this.
Okay, let's clear that out the way. Okay, everyone. So we're gonna take hands like this and just close your eyes and we're gonna chant. Well, I'm gonna chant. Be ready, everybody. Spiritus anima, dox un salvo, malum quad bonus, vox in concessus, super diconos.
Justin? Is that you?
Yes.
Oh my God. It's good to see you again. Justin, okay, what happened?
I'm glad to see you, but I have something I need to tell you.
Okay.
I was involved with the mafia.
What do you mean?
I racked up bills and debt and
What the hell are you talking about, Justin? Why did you get involved with them in the first place? You know you could have gone to mom and dad about something, not gone to the mafia for a bank loan.
I didn't want to put this on mom and dad. They already had so much going on. They were going through enough as it is, and Jake, there are some things you just don't know.
Okay, what do you mean?
Jake, mom and dad took out a second mortgage loan on the house. Dad lost his job. He couldn't keep up with the bills. She couldn't keep up with the bills on her own. I couldn't go to her with something like this. She had so much on her plate, and besides, she wouldn't have helped me if she knew the reason why I came to her.
Don't say it.
The witch was right,
Don't.
Justin. Jake, the witch was right. I was drinking and doing drugs, and I used whatever money I got from work to purchase these drugs and alcohol, and it got so bad I eventually lost my job. I couldn't pay bills. I couldn't pay off my college debt, so I turned to the mafia. They gave me money, and they told me I had to do something in return for it. So they wanted me to kill somebody on their list, and
What?
I refused. I tried to take the money and flee town, but before I could leave, they kidnapped me from the bank parking lot, and well, Here we
What the
are.
hell is wrong with you? How could you be so dumb? Could you help at least once to not be so prideful? You have a brother that you seriously hurt. Oh my God. What's happening?
The witch's body's starting to reject me. I'm running out of time. Jake, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm sorry for what I did. I didn't mean for it to end like this. But I'm dead, and now the only thing for you to do is move on, because you got the closure you were looking for. You got the closure you were looking for. You deserve happiness, and I think you're gonna get it. That's the wheel of fortune. It signifies new beginnings and a new chapter and starting life. You are the best brother anyone could have wished for. Goodbye, Jake.
Goodbye, Justin. I love you.
How are you feeling, Jake? I know this must have been a lot for you to take in. I know this must have been a lot for you to take in. So how?
I'm all right. I don't know how to feel. I'm just glad that I got to talk to him at least once more.
Okay. Oh my God, okay. Well, that's enough. Don't go away just yet, because when we return, I'm finna take it to church with words of wisdom from Mary Sakai. shit. I mean, they moving. Hi, my lovely Wiccans. Welcome back to In Wicca We Trust. It's time to take it to church with words of wisdom from Mariska. Now, before we went on break, our white chocolate, Jake, finally got in contact with his beloved brother through yours truly. Let me tell y'all, it has been quite a journey with Jake. I really thought that little firecracker was gonna leave us live on television. I mean, he reached out to me for help, and yet, when he fell into denial, he just gets up like he about to storm off. Look, people, denial is a powerful emotion, one without any sense of logic. When people remain in denial, it blocks any sort of progression from taking place. I mean, if Justin hadn't possessed me then and there, Jake would have stormed off this stage without a drop of closure needed to heal his mind and soul. My dear Wiccans, we all have made ratchet ass mistakes, okay? We all have our faults, but it is vital that we open up and learn to silence our inner ratchet. Justin had selfish demons within that he could not conquer on his own. In the end, his lack of common sense killed him, leaving his beloved father, mother, and brother behind in a state of extreme sadness. People in this day and age gotta think before they act. I mean, the mafia. Really, Justin, the mafia? Your little booty couldn't just find a decent job. No! You just had to enter the workplace where people like John Wick exist. And I understand you had some heroic intentions with wanting to help your folks out, but the mafia, people think before you act. If Justin had thought before he chose such a reckless path, then maybe he'd still be here with his beloved family. When a person takes part in reckless acts, others who hold close bonds with that person become deeply affected. Because now Jake and his parents will have to live the rest of their lives without Justin. The weight of that family has felt before only grew heavier now. Think before you act, because you never know who you may tragically affect. There are always other options, so as long as you persevere, anything is possible with the right mindset. And that is Mariska and Wicca We Trust.